entering the semifinals. It all depends on who can score 5 points in the team battle. It is best to lose both sides. In the previous episode, the individual match between the Tang sect and the Snow Demon sect started. Hui Yuhao was the first to take the field and defeated the two main body martial arts of the Snow Demon sect. The Strong Soul forced Long Aotian, the strongest genius of the Numenan sect, and Hui Yuhao used the Tang sect's hidden weapon King of Hell to injure Long Aotian. But he himself also exhausted his soul power and gave up. Then the Tang sect sent Xiao Xiao to the field to consume Long Aotian's soul power, and took the initiative. In episode 85, Shu Sanshi, the third contestant of the Tang sect, came on stage. When Shu Sanshi was about to go on stage, he was stopped by Jiang Nanan's words. He took the initiative to kiss Shu Sanshi's cheek and hoped that Shu Sanshi would come back safely. 4 simple words. But it contains endless concern and concern. You know that Jiang Nan has always been a conservative and reserved person. Such an action is undoubtedly a huge breakthrough. For Shu Sanshi, this is not only emotional progress, was a kind of silent encouragement. So he walked to the competition stage with full of passion and fighting spirit. Shu Sanshi's opponent was the powerful Long Aotian. This opponent had extraordinary momentum, as if the coercion of heaven and man was suffocating. Even Hui Yuhao, the top genius of Lake Academy, had suffered a lot in front of Long Aotian before. However, Shu Sanshi was not intimidated by his opponent's momentum. His strategy was very clear, and he did not want to compete with Long Aotian's skills. He used his own defensive advantage to fight head-on. When Long Aotian was approaching step by step, Shu Sanshi took the lead. He released the third soul skill, Xianming Power, and the first soul skill, Xianming Zhen, focusing the attack on one direction. Changed from passive to active. Layers of black halo rushed towards Long Aotian like a tide. Although the opponent was powerful, Shu Sanshi still completely blocked his sense of oppression. At this moment, Shu Sanshi was not a simple person, a defensive soul master, but a strong man who can transform defense into attack. Faced with Shu Sanshi's attacks, Long Aotian was not to be outdone. He used his white light blade to break through Xianming Zhen, and then used his powerful palm power to resolve Shu Sanshi's attacks. The offensive forced him to retreat one after another. Each of Long Aotian's blows was like thunder and majestic. Although Shu Sanshi seemed embarrassed, he never fell down. Especially when Long Aotian's light fist attacked, Shu Sanshi made an unexpected move. He squatted down and used the Xianming turtle armor to skillfully deflect the attack. Even though he was shaken and rolled for more than 10 meters, he still did not let go of the shield. This tenacity and wit made Long Aotian couldn't help but praise. Long Aotian did not intend to give Shu Sanshi a chance to breathe. He approached at extreme speed, and the intense white light shot out from his palms swept in like an explosion. Shu Sanshi's Xianming turtle shield showed a shocking. The shield was shattered one by one, but reborn one after another, under Long Aotian's continuous bombardment. This layer of defense not only made it difficult for Long Aotian to break through, but also made the audience marvel. Although Long Aotian's offensive was like the Yangtze River, it was as turbulent as a river. But it was difficult to cause substantial damage to Shu Sanshi. Shu Sanshi used the overlapping defense of the Xianming shield array. The second and third soul rings flickered, bringing his defense capabilities to the extreme. He was named the Eternal Guard. Long Aotian deserved his title. After all, he was powerful. Shu Sanshi was still knocked away after the continuous attacks. However, Long Aotian was not without any damage. The domineering influence of King of Hell Tai from the previous battle with Hui Yuhao was still in many meridians in his body. He was damaged and consumed a huge amount of soul power. The powerful consumption in the realm of the unity of heaven and man forced him to take a moment. After Long Aotian adjusted his state, he gave up the union of nature and man and released the first and third soul skills. His body became stronger, and his skin appeared with a dark golden luster, his aura became stronger and stronger. He rushed towards Shusansha again. Not to be outdone, Shusansha activated his fifth soul skill, Turtle God Crash. Although Shusansha was slightly inferior in terms of pure cultivation, he still resisted tenaciously. The purpose was to consume Long Aotian. With more soul power, Long Aotian's attack became more and more fierce. The second soul ring shone, and his right arm turned into a dark golden sword. Together with the sledgehammer transformed into his left arm, he launched a continuous attack on Shusansha. The Xianming turtle armor shield was struck by a sharp blade. Slashing in, Shusansha grunted. His martial soul was damaged, but he still insisted on using his shield to protect himself. Long Aotian took advantage of the victory and pursued. The fourth soul ring, his body transformed into a giant axe, and he used the fourth soul skill of the realm of unity between man and nature. Divine Slash attempted to end the game. Just when the giant axe was about to be chopped down, Shusansha showed a confident smile. It turned out that his hidden sixth soul skill, Xuanwu Domain, was activated. The Black Ocean. Shusanshi's Xuanwu Domain spread out. He used water as a defense, allowing Long Aotian's attacks to hit like a mud cow into the sea. In this field, Shusansha fully used the Xuanwu Shield ability to get a 100% increase. At the same time, he exerted both mental and physical pressure on Long Aotian. Long Aotian felt the water pressure at a depth of 20 meters and had difficulty breathing. Faced with such a predicament, Long Aotian did not flinch. The silver light and shadow behind him reappeared, and the fifth soul ring shone brightly. The fifth soul skill, Heaven and Earth Transformation, spun his body rapidly, forcibly breaking away from the entanglement of the Xuanwu domain, and rushed into the sky. Then he fell from the sky with an indomitable momentum. The destructive power of this blow was close to the level of the eight-ring soul Douluo. The power was astonishing. Shusansha was suspended in the domain and held high. Xuanwu Shield. The entire Xuanwu domain rotated rapidly to form a huge black vortex, trying to resist Long Aotian's attack. At the critical moment when the two sides were in a stalemate, Shusansha made an astonishing move. In this move, he used Xianming displacement to switch positions between himself and the referee, and shouted to admit defeat. Long Aotian's Heaven and Earth transformation instantly exploded and produced a terrifying mushroom cloud. A huge pit appeared in the center of the competition stage, which showed the power of this attack. Unbreakable Douluo Jingzhon was so angry. This kid Shusansha was so hateful that he even took advantage of referee Shusanshi's strategy. It seemed shameless, but it was actually the result of careful consideration. Before going on stage, he and Bebe planned to test it as much as possible. The opponent's ability and consumption of the opponent's strength in order to preserve their strength for the team competition. Tangmen only needs to win one more game in the individual elimination round to be eligible for the team competition. So there is no rush to defeat Long Aotian. For a while, Long Aotian was angry at Shusanshi's actions on the competition stage, angrily scolding Shusansha as a coward. Shusansha said that he must know how to use tactics. At this time, the Snow Demon sect proposed to repair the competition table to allow Long Aotian to regain his strength and continue the individual elimination round. However, Bebe of the Tang sect pointed out that according to the rules, the individual elimination round cannot be paused. Otherwise it would be unfair to the Tang sect. In the end, Unbreakable Douluo decided to personally maintain the level of the competition stage under the hint of Shu Qianran, the crown prince of the Sun and Moon Empire. The competition continued. At this time, Princess Wei Na proposed that the two sides directly engage in a team battle to preserve their strength to deal with the following: the enemy. Bebe agreed to this suggestion after thinking about it, because the Snow Demon sect did not have an advantage in the team battle at this time. Long Aotian had consumed a lot of money in 2 consecutive games and the Snow Demon sect was one less. Hui Yuhao of the Tang sect has almost recovered. The players from both sides boarded the competition stage. 6 people from the Snow Demon sect, led by Long Aotian, faced off against the Shrek 7 monsters of the Tang sect. After informing each other of their names, the game was about to begin. Sanshi volunteered to deal with Long Aotian. Bei handed over the command to Hui Yuhao. As a control-type War Soul Master, Hui Yuhao became the best candidate to control the overall situation. By relying on the unique skills of mental detection, Douluo took a deep breath, with complicated eyes. He knew that this team battle would be extremely fierce. And Wei Na was also giving instructions to her companions on tactics to help Long Aotian calm down again. This video will end here.